What do you think about this, Konnan? The story that broke after we finished recording last week about the locker the locker room drama at AEW, where Britt Baker was complaining about
MJF.
This story is so hysterical. Who would be the last person you would think that should be complaining about somebody else getting too much TV time?
No.
Jericho? Not
Jerry, that's true. But on the girls' side.
Yeah, her.
Bro, she cut it. She literally cut like all the promos for like a calendar year for that whole company.
Right, was doing that whole angle with the dentist and her assistant. Yeah.
And she had she literally probably had 50% of the content from the girls for like a calendar year. Then she went. Then Toni Storm was the new toy. So I guess Britt was hurt, went home, and now she's back, and she's MJF gets an hour match, and bro, here's the thing about that too. MJF and Ospreay didn't wake up out of bed one day and say, "Hey, you know what we need to do? We need to wrestle an hour." Like nobody, no professional wrestler wants to go to work and work yourself to the bone for the same amount you're getting paid as if you had like a 10-minute match. Like no, Konnan, like
there are some guys. I'm not one of them.
That maybe like you could count them on 5 fingers, maybe, and maybe less than that, right? Right. But she complained about MJF's airtime. Alicia Atout, how do you pronounce her last name?
Okay, she's Canadian, so I call her Atout, but it's really Atout.
I'm gonna call her Toot.
Yeah, me too.
She's Canadian, right?
Right. What a boot.
Good. What a boot. Yeah, a boot. They said it's not. I'm not calling her.
That's what
her name should be Atout.
That's what I call her, Alicia too.
Correct, but since she is Canadian, we have to pronounce it like they do.
Right, exactly. That's how they would pronounce it.
Right. Literally just replacing the B and the T. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. So she heard this, told MJF.
Do you even know what she's saying about her or no?
I got the quote here today, I think.
Yeah.
Can I say something stupid?
Find this one. You got the story, Joe?
I'll get it, but I just
would be any different than anything else you say? Yeah, go ahead.
I was looking for it, but did you, of course, mention that that's MJF's girlfriend, right? I don't know if you said that or not. Did you?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
I thought everybody knew that. But basically, it got back to MJF. MJF went in the locker room. Complained. Okay, here. Let me see here.
Okay.
Here's a guy. Here's a guy. Here's the guy. This guy, Ibu, the dirt sheet guy. So I don't know.
Ibu.
Ibu of Wrestling.
He's a new one. I guess.
So this guy, this is his report. I don't know what's true, what's not. But that Brad Shepard guy is the first guy that reported what was going on like 2 days before everybody else finally.
Wow.
Finally admitted it. Okay, because here's the thing, bro. When these stories come out, Dave is like, "Oh yeah, there's been problems going on for a while," and it's like, "Really? You're not reporting? Why would you not be reporting that?" You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of tell on themselves that they hide stories.
Remind me who Brad Shepard is, because the other day somebody put on my Twitter,
that's the guy,
Luke Smith, Brad Shepard. And I said who, and he got all.
He's one of those guys that has. He's like a guy that would. He tell like the MJF's, the Adam Cole stories and stuff, like about who's dating who, who's sleeping. He's like one of those guttural.
Is he credible or no?
He actually had some stories, but mostly it's his persona and stuff that renders him kind of like.
He's had some stories, but I don't know what his batting percentage is. Like, bro, all of these dirt sheet guys have gotten things right. Like none of them are just always wrong. You know,
I'll give him 280.
But you just look at but maybe 280. Okay, whatever. So, but the Cebu guy is posting all these things are true. MJF did punch a wall.
What?
When he got mad, he punched a wall. MJF did 100% go to the women's locker room. The question now is, and the question many fans have been asking is, why did he not get suspended? The reason why he didn't get suspended is because of content. Okay, this guy's opinionating. Okay, here we go. Regarding the women's, here's okay. Regarding the women's locker room aspect of the story, the official information I got, this guy's saying official. Well, has AEW made a statement yet?
No.
So I don't know how this is official information. So this could be just all. Right? The official information I got was that it was after this whole thing apparently had calmed down. Apparently, Will Ospreay was the first person to confront Britt Baker, and he's kind of asked her why she was starting issues. Ospreay confronted her, asked her about it. Britt Baker went off on Alicia Atout. Britt Baker called Alicia Atout by multiple accounts a stupid because Alicia Atout informed MJF that Britt Baker was berating him, talking about Max and Ospreay. This just goes to show you, Konnan, tell me of your experience with women's locker rooms in professional wrestling.
Terrible. Bro, like I've always said, you can have 5 women and 100 men, and there will always be more drama than the men. Right. Always.
The girls are at each other. They're stooging off to each other's boyfriend. The boyfriends are yelling at. Come on, this is ridiculous.
So she didn't break any code of the locker room by.
But there's more here. Can you finish it? Because I can get the whole.
Well, okay, but I think the rest is just editorial. That's just the official story. Oh, the reason he was not suspended is because HR had all the details and the information and the footage. The footage? And they looked it all over and said, okay, you're not the wrong here. You're just coming to the defense of your fiance. So they just kind of didn't really punish him because they didn't see it as something that should be punishable. So that's kind of the deal that's the situation with MJF and Britt Baker. Britt's not going to miss All In. She's going to wrestle it All In against Mercedes Moné. So they suspended her like two weeks.
Put that back up because I'm still reading it, Joe.
2 weeks.
Read the whole
all
thing.
Right. So here's what I want to say about this is that this is just like somebody stooging off and just this is all petty. This is running your mouth and it coming back to haunt you. Because if you run your mouth around the boys, there's going to be there's stooges in the locker room all over the place. And even with the girls, like, what did he think? He wasn't going to say anything?
He was talking with the girl's boyfriend. I mean, you'd have to.
Why is she?
Bro, it also says that she was burying them as their match was going on, the 1 hour match. Like, right. This is not going to get back to him in front of the whole dressing room.
Right. She's being like Shawn Michaels and
Shawn
and Nash in front of the monitors.
And Alicia was there. So it says Alicia Atout lets Max know via text message. Okay, so she's telling him, hey, they're talking about you, dude.
Right. I have a side question then. Alicia is cool. She's cool with the show. Her social media is pretty cool. But she's not a performer for the company, so why is she in the women's locker room? Is that even
she's a commentator.
She's a commentator. Okay, I'm sorry.
We're supposed to get dressed outside the
I didn't know she was working. I didn't know she was working. I didn't know she was working for me. She was just there with Max.
You haven't seen do you not watch the show?
I have not seen Alicia on AEW in a long time, no.
In a long time. She wasn't there before, was she?
I think she went there and then TNA and then MLW. Remember, she was doing a lot of things.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah, she went there for a cup of coffee, but she's been there. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let me make a point. Is that
here's my favorite part. Britt Baker goes off on Alicia for being a snitch. Well, if you wouldn't have said anything, she wouldn't have had anything to snitch about. That is her boyfriend. What are you supposed to say? Nothing? So if somebody's called, if Alicia Atout is talking about Adam Cole and you tell him she's a snitch.
Okay. All right. So let me give you two things here. And one of them is you're going to love. All right. Yeah. So, so the deal is here, like my question is, Joe, look this up. How many fights, suspensions, like stuff related like that has there been in AEW in the past 5 years? Okay, and has Tony Khan been the deciding factor in the suspension? So like has Tony Khan been in any of that decision-making process? And try to find out who is on the disciplinary committee that he's decided, which includes one of the guys in the locker room, Bryan Danielson, maybe more. But this is literally like, I loved QT's promo with us. His interview with us.
He was great.
He was excellent. Good guy. Looks fantastic. Bro, and honestly, when I saw him, when he came on the screen, he was I didn't recognize him because he lost so much weight.
Right.
From his, he had kind of a chubby face on TV, but now he just looks fantastic, right?
Right.
But I got a question now. He said, the one big fallacy is that the inmates are running the asylum there. And I'm like, well, if Tony's not making these decisions, who is running the asylum? Because you got guys, you've had fights, suspend pendings, people each other that Sexy Star had issues, with talent, bro. This is like
Sexy Star.
They're not Sexy Star. What's her name? Thunder Rose, excuse me.
Right.
Thunder Roses had issues with Britt Baker previously. It's like I just think it's like a symptom of like that in that company, nobody is really scared of getting fired, and it comes across like they just don't have a very stern boss at all. Like, what would you say, Konnan?
Yeah, I just think you have two. I think out of everything QT said, that was the one thing where I rolled my eyes, right? But I'm not here to ambush the guy and make him feel uncomfortable. He was nice enough to come on.
But he said it. I'm going to quote based on this stuff. I would, if this had happened afterwards, I would have said, I wonder if he would have said that.
I think it's probably better than before, but it's still bad because you have a lot of bro, I've told you, I don't want to throw nobody into the bus because they're my friend, but I have veterans that never, ever go on Twitter and talk anything like that. Tell me two veterans tell me. Yeah.
I'm going to go one step further here. You're going to love this. And nobody's talking about this, right? Dude, what if this is a work?
No.
How great. No, time out. Bro, this is an excellent way because they've failed every time in the past to marry reality to their storylines. Dude, what would Adam Cole be saying about this?
That is great insight.
Okay, let me just say this. They had the best chance in the history of their company to tell the storyline on a work, and they didn't. Maybe they will now, but that whole CM Punk getting to a fight with the Young Bucks and all that, they did not. They made no money off of that. If this is a work, it's a brilliant work, but they got to bring it on TV.
It's not a brilliant work, but I'm throwing it out there. But
no, it is a brilliant work. What do you mean it isn't?
The next week on TV, MJF is kind of the Adam Cole comes out nowhere, just clocks him right in the jaw.
Right.
You know, like bro, like they got to pull him off. It's like you got my girl fired. And then starts cussing out. He cusses out Alicia Atout.
Right.
Bro, I'm telling you, you can make some mileage and make this an excellent angle out of this. For all the drama they have in that locker room, that they've never gotten 1 ounce, they've gotten zero from, like not even a molecule.
Bro, that's why Vince was such a genius.
Yeah.
If he sees backroom drama, he put it on TV.
Oh, I would, if I was in the writing room, I would be thinking, everybody, we got something good here.
Right.
Well, what are we going to do with this? This is our number one angle right now. You know, that's the way I would be treating this.
But just to tell you how much of a problem she was,
right?
Cannot get into details, but hold the thought, because one day when I can, I will.
Right. All right. So
one of the reasons that Cody left, amongst many, was there was problems between Brandy and Britt.
Really? Yeah,
I remember that.
She sounds like a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Sounds like a troublemaker.
And Tony always takes her side.
Yep.
I feel like Brandy stopped going to the shows or something because of it, right? Isn't it?
You'll find out one day.
Well, I think I've actually heard. I think we've heard that before, though.
Have we? All right.
Well, because bro, if you go back in the history, like if you Google the past 5 years, there's a lot of breadcrumbs there about.
It's hard to remember everything. You know what I'm saying?
So, there's a lot of people,
right? Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.